ciencia.
Ande la ciencia.
Background music on. I need to fix that. There it goes. What's up there, taters? How y'all doing? So, Trio Logic was right. I was right. I told y'all that relationship was between Megan and Clay wasn't gonna last. Woo! Baby! They need to put some of these relationships on the betting market. I will be a billionaire. I told you. Megan, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Megan Thompson, 11:59. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, girl. Don't listen on your birthday. Do not be like Megan the Stallion. Being a damn pick me. Oh, I'm so disappointed in her. Forest Mommy! Forest Mommy, hey boo boo. Hey cutie. Oh, Oh, God, guys. What a week. Oh, my God. What a week. Okay, you better not. I'll yell at you. Y'all know I hate you. Y'all hate when I yell at you. But anyway, before we get into that, though, because we're going to talk about that before we talk about the MJ Gray thing. There's some women that never was on my radar. You know, even though Britney was like, I would have to say maybe one, I could be misrepresenting, but I think she was the first to like really call the Wizard Liz. Wizard Liz was never on my radar. It's something about, I don't gravitate to certain women. Like, I don't see the Wizard Liz as a alpha, dominant, whatever. So when I look at her old stuff, how she was preaching, I just saw somebody who was just full of crap. So when she fell in love, I was like, okay. And then come to find out that guy cheated on her. Of course he's cheating on you. You I don't guys, it's, you know what? Hold on. I'm not saying I got the magic pill. Hey, Stormy. About not getting cheated on. Okay. Here's my thing. Real quick, and then we'll get into, I think we're going to talk about Elijah real quick. And then we're going to get to Megan. By the way, ladies, I did y'all good. I uploaded a really good article. And if you guys are part of my Patreon, I decided to upload an audio that goes with the articles. And if you like that, so with this, because a lot of y'all was telling me, you know, saying some of y'all need to leave it in the comments, but you let me know that you really liked this article, Why I Love Myself Above Everyone and You Can Too. And so I decided to add an audio to it, my voice to it. And if you like the audio, what I will do is, whenever I write an article, I will put an audio to the article. Whenever one of the girls, one of the sister circles, write an article, I'll have her speak about the article too, unless she doesn't want to, and then I'll do AI. Okay? So let me know. This is a really good article. Okay? One of my hubby's family friend, and I had to write about that. I guess she thought she was gonna catch me. I was like, honey, I am everything. I am everything. I don't flip the script, you know? Sorry if you hear me go quiet, it's because I'm drinking my protein shake. So anyway, this is my Patreon. So if you are a lady, go join. It's a lot of information in there. Okay, now let's go to Elijah. I am so jealous of Tony. Tony is an independent journalist, a real journalist, by the way. He's not a fake journalist. He's a real journalist, right? And let me tell you how I found him. When Steven Crowder was getting divorced, was divorced by Hillary Crowder, right? Tony was the only one that was in the. He was the only one in the courtroom that was actually a journalist that was not like sucking off on Steven Crowder. What's up, Yoshi? You know, he wasn't swinging from Mr. Milky. He wasn't swinging from Crowder's nuts. So he wrote a very detailed article, and I, on my political channel, was the first one to feature it, and I pinned it to the top of my my comments, like the link to his Substack. And oh my God, the article went out like wildfire. Like it started spreading like wildfire. So then word got out to Steven Crowder that you had this Tony guy in there taking notes, and he tried to get the judge to kick him out and everything like that. You know, the Streisand effect, blah, blah, blah. So Tony is a big deal, but he wasn't always a big deal. So I get a kick out of watching someone start off real small, because when I started following Tony because of the fact that he had inside information to this court case, he only had like 1,000 something followers, right? But he had access to stuff that nobody thought about getting access to. And anyway, he went after Elijah Schaefer. Hold on a second. Let me. Oh man, hold on. This ain't the only one. Hold on, guys. I gotta show you the other way he approached Elijah, right? Hold on. Where is it? Oh God, my God, where is it? This one right here. So he confronts Elijah. Oh, come on, where's the video? Did you take down the video? Did they take down the video? He took down the video. Oh no. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on, is this it?
Are you with Mumtaz?
No, this isn't it. Hold on, is this it? Okay, this might be it. Stock and Schaefer had sex on the day they met at CPAC conference. In recordings of Stock confessing the affair, she claims large amount. Oh wait, is this it? This is something. Oh, this is it. Okay, here we go. Watch this. They love one another. Okay. My wife divorced me. Hold on, let me go to the beginning. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Stock and Schaefer had sex on the day they met at the CPAC conference. In recordings of Stock confessing the affair, she claimed large amount of alcohol were involved. They told each other they loved one another. Elijah told her he was thinking of leaving his wife for her. Okay, Elijah said, my wife divorced me and took my kids, and I have no idea where they are. I'm sober. I'm sad. I have good support. Thank you for everyone supporting me during this rough season. I'll get through it. Like he's the victim. This Israel lobby has no idea what's coming. So this is him with his two little twinks. This guy looks like Josiah. He has a type. He loved himself some boys who look like Josiah. They had this cute little in sync type of look. You know what I'm saying? All right. On my way to CPAC 226. Okay, here we go. So this is Tony right. I think that's Tony right there. I think maybe. Here we go. All right, listen to this. This is a really good video. Hold on. Let me put it on the big screen so you guys can see it, because it's going to be better that way. Hold on. All right, here we go.
I know. Just in case you forgot.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, dude, nice to see you.
Yeah, you have time for some questions?
No,
I wanted to
I do
ask you
not.
about the divorce and everything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Why is that?
Brother? Because I don't.
Why? Do you feel bad for it at all? Why did you feel bad for it at all? Any remorse at all? Why are you running away?
Have a nice day.
No, I'm right.
Look at how he walk. He walk like he's taking up the ass, dude. Look at him. Look at how he walk. Look.
Why are you running away?
Have a nice day.
No, I'm right here. Let's talk.
Have a nice day.
No, come back. Why you? I'm right here, dude. What are you walking away for?
Brown.
Yeah. Not American. Well, well, you're always gonna be a cheater and a loser. Yeah. Well, my wife's still with me, Elijah.
I don't want your wife, dude.
You're not gonna get anybody's wife. You're a loser. You're probably positive. So, Elijah, what's the plan? Are you gonna stay in Frisco? Are you gonna move back to Florida or what? I'm not Elijah's type. I'm not skinny and. Bobby, have you seen your boss? Yeah, you don't think he does?
To wear a suit or anything?
No, I don't need to wear a suit. Your suit doesn't even fit you, bro. You're not even look. You're telling.
His suit doesn't fit him for real. He's wearing his daddy's suit.
Need to wear a suit. Your suit doesn't even fit you, bro. You're not even look. It's not even fit. No, it's not fitting. You're all baggy and shit. So, which twink are you for Elijah? Do you have to keep your door boarded? Do you live with him now, or do you have to keep your door boarded up one at night so he doesn't like hit you?
Number one, bro.
Twink number one. What's your bit? Where do you come from? Yeah, what's your bit? You look a lot like this guy named Josiah. He's got like a type, doesn't he?
Does. He does. He looks so much like Josiah. Holy smokes, he looks so much like Josiah.
You look a lot like this guy named Josiah. He's got like a type, doesn't he?
Stop it. Stop. Just stop it, okay? Cut it out. Stop.
Stop. Push-Up said he wasn't always this retarded. Was it? No, he was always this retarded. I never liked Elijah. I promise you, I have a good. It's not that there was something. Okay, let me just say this. I never like Elijah. But when Jack Murphy cussed out Sydney Watson and Elijah did not defend her, instead he sucked up to Jack Murphy more, that's when I hated Elijah, right? Now I just don't like him. So I tend to be a good judgment of character. I'm trying to think, was there anybody I really liked and they end up, and I can't think of anybody. I can't think of anybody I really liked and they turned up to be a POS. Not one person. Okay. I was the first one on the right to go after Candace Owens because she tried to put my life in the way. Never liked Charlie Kirk because of Candace Owens. Never liked Erica Kirk because she's a coward and would never fight back Candace Owens when she was trying to break up her and Charlie. Never liked Brand. Well, no. Me and Brandon Tatum was cool until he joined with Candace. There's a lot of people. Oh, you know what, TJ? Nick did. Okay. I liked Nick. And Nick ended up being a POS. That's true. I like Nick. And I was friends with Anthony B. Logan. And he backstabbed me. So I guess there was, and I thought we were really good friends. Okay. He ended up backstabbing me for what? Okay. Milo, true. But I wasn't like, no, I was never like I was a fan of Milo until y'all remember the time, oh my God, y'all gonna list all my L's? The hell with you, chat. Oh my God, now y'all listed all my L's. Get on my damn nerves. Damn. That made me that making me mad for real. I'm seriously mad now. Like I'm seriously getting mad. And I'm only getting mad because it's true. But anyway, what made me not like Milo was when Milo was on operating table, kissing the tube that he was getting liposuction from. Okay, so when I saw that, I was like, forget Milo. I don't mean I'm not a. And this is before the whole PDF file thing, right? So yeah, that's it. Anyway, let me get off of here. So anyway, so now that you got that context, now we can get into this one right here. So this happened. This was like 3 days ago. Tony goes to the divorce hearing, and they all they all get in the elevator with Elijah's bodyguard, and Elijah's female divorce team, right? And this is what Tony says to Elijah while they in the elevator together.
Elijah, how do you justify saying that women are nothing but holes and whores, but you have 2 female lawyers? How does that work?
It's crazy on 2025 to pull bitches. You literally have to be like a millionaire, 6'7", to go after tall, rich, famous men. And what do we get? The women, they're just whores. They can't even cook a hot pocket. And what do we get? The women, they're just whores. They can't even cook a hot pocket. And what do we get? It's like, and that's why once you have sex with them, once you come to your senses, right? So it's like you have that post ejaculate clarity, not clarity, they call it online these days. But like, because you realize, like, after you nut, you're like, you're just a bunch of holes.
See, my thing is, yes, this is why I call him gay. Cause this is what a gay man. Remember I told you guys when someone said, "Well, Myron has sex with a woman." Yeah, gay men can have sex with women, cause but it's how gay men have sex with women. Okay, a hole is a hole, but when gay men have sex with women, it's always with her face down, butt up. That's it. Okay, face down, butt up. That's how gay men have sex with women. The ones who want to, have sex with women. That's how they do it. So there's that. So that's I said this is what a gay man would say.
3, right? Actually, 3 female lawyers. It's kind of wild.
So Tony sent me a DM. He sent me a DM, right? Because I'm not active on Twitter. Like I'm so behind in a lot of work. And the video on Icy is gonna be ready on Monday. So this is what he posts on his so this is what he said. Schaefer's lawyers have filed a motion to withdraw from his divorce case. This was days after I asked him why he had an all-female legal team despite saying women are just hoes who are also hoes. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. I was so mad. This is what I said. I was laughing. I said, Tony, I recognize your power and I'm jealous as F. I am. Oh, this is my type of trolling, baby. Okay? When I tell your female, like, oh, God. Whoever these women are, they at least have credibility, unlike the Zionist lawyers who are defending Candace. Okay, so yeah, he got dumped by his lawyer all because of Tony. I was like, God, I was so jealous. I was like, how did you get this type of power, dude? How is you getting this type of power? I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. What is this? Despite consistently posted about how all women are hoes and just a bunch of hoes, Schaefer has 3 female. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Schaefer's in court today. Oh, I didn't see this.
What's up, Georgie? Got a suit that fits now. Good to see you. You all right? Good to see you. How's it going? How's it going, buddy? So he's the twink. You're the bear?
Sure.
What's your name? No comment. All right.
Man, I would just love this. Oh, this is Brit. Well, she changed her name. Weekend Enjoyer. Brittany, what is this? Is this a new joke? I'm so behind on the lore, okay? I didn't even know this was Brittany. Anyway. All right, now let's get to Megan. My baby. I called it, chat. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Hold on. Let me tell you. I don't even know what video on my channel I said this is not going to work. Let me tell you the clip where I said any man who says that about a okay. Hold on. Let me rewind, right? Before she made the stupid song, okay? She brought this man a very expensive watch. Hold on, let me see what watch that was. Hold on a second. Because I went to go say, what were all the things that Megan Thee Stallion bought this? Like this was a pick me behavior. And based on the reports regarding her relationship with NBA player Klay Thompson, which was mistake number 1. You should never date no NBA player. Okay? These guys they don't keep their dinglings to themselves for the most part. 95% of them don't. The other 5% are, whatever. Anyway, a $300,000 watch. She gifted him a luxury Audemars. I don't even know what that is. Right? So hold on. Let me show you guys the clip. And what he says when she purchased the watch for him, right? So it says, Meg Thee Stallion buys Klay watch. Okay. Where's that watch? It's a shorts. Oh God, they're going to. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Before I play this, because I'm just gonna go back to tell y'all, it's just a gift. It's a gift that I have. It's a gift. Okay. Now, this is when they were just dating for a couple of weeks. Okay. They weren't in a relationship for a year or something like that, right? I'm sorry. It would have to be many years before I want to buy something like this for my husband, honey. $300,000 for a watch? Okay? That's something I would give him after 10 years of marriage. Not when he's a boyfriend, okay? So when they were just dating for a couple of weeks. Ladies, because the men are going to miss it. Listen to what Klay says when somebody says, who bought you that watch? Listen to what he says. Okay? And when he said that, I said, oh, this ain't going to last long at all. Okay, watch this. She's more into him than he was into her. Here we go.
It's a good watch too. Thank you, brother. Sheesh. Megan got gifted me this.
Word?
Yeah. What a sweet lady. That's
You got a song talking about my man, my man, my man, my man, my baby. You are called a sweet lady. What a sweet lady. That's what you say about your damn next door neighbor. That's what you say about your church member, okay? That's what you say to the person at your gym. You're like, what a sweet lady. You ain't go, oh, my baby, I love her, man. Oh, God, that's my boo. All right, what a sweet lady. What a sweet lady. Now, listen. I said, what a sweet lady. Aren't y'all dating? So automatically that let me know she's chasing him, right? And so this guy is a square. He's a nobody. But because Megan hooked up with him, you have now upgraded him to where everybody's going to throw the coochie at him just out to spite you. Okay? Just to spite you, because Megan has so many enemies that women would say, I got your man. You kissed your man? Good, because now you kissed my coochie. You know what my coochie tastes like. Because your man was down there munching and crunching. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I'm like, I'm sitting here looking at all the stuff she purchased for him, right? And I'm saying to myself, you guys got to look at this list. So she bought this man a $300,000 watch within the first 2 weeks of them dating. That's pick me. And after that, iced out chain. She bought him a customized necklace, which he wore to a Mavericks game. Don't want to even tell how much that chain cost. If it was iced out, it had to been like laboratory grown diamonds. Okay. It had to be laboratory. It had to be. Then this dumbass get Labubu dolls decorated like with that looks like him. Pick me. Please pick me. I love you. Private performance for his 36th birthday. She organized a private performance by Bone Thugs and Harmony. Okay. This is not that much. I don't know. Maybe they owed her a favor. Anyway. And then home real estate in October of last year. The couple sparked rumors and seemed to confirm on Instagram that they purchased a house together, sharing a photo holding a house key. Let's look at this house. Let's look at this. We gotta look at this. I didn't even know this. Some of this stuff I didn't even know, chat. Hold on, let me see. Oh shoot. Hold on, chat. Sorry. Okay, I don't see no. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Something's looping. Oh. She deleted it. She deleted it. Interesting enough, the final slide in Megan's carousel showed balloons on a confetti-covered floor, likely from some sort of celebration. See the picture below. A house. This is getting too serious, friends. I gotta meet him first to see if I approve. One person joked in the comments section, Baby Tate wrote, I love this love for you. While Kalan says, sweet thing, Flo Millie, meanwhile, dropped a few heart eyes emoji. Y'all not even engaged, and then you sit up here and bought a house together, but you know it was all her. See, hold on, let me just say this. Megan was live streaming them eating out together. She was live streaming herself cooking food. Now y'all know me. I told you, work your magic in the kitchen. I am for that. But it's nobody's business. Nobody's business. You bought him all this stuff. You got him this crazy, this expensive watch. He says, what a nice lady. He don't even call you his boo. This guy was like a square. He was like corny. And you dressed him up, gave him some style. And you also gave him validation. So now every woman coming for your man because you wrote a song dedicated to him. You were the pick-me. And when you did all of that, why wouldn't he cheat on you? Why wouldn't he cheat on you? What's that, Lily? That's all I'm just saying to myself. Why wouldn't he? He realized you're insecure. And Meg is beautiful. Meg don't have no need to be insecure. But I was a fan of Meg the Stallion until I found out that she had sex with Tory Lanez. I said, you did what? You open your legs to who? That little boy? And y'all argue with your best friend over? No way. Honey, no Amazon should be having sex with no Tory Lane. What is wrong with Meg? I was so disgusted. I have not been much of a fan. I wasn't a fan of her anymore after that. I was so disgusted. Like, ew, you had sex with Tory, ew. So Meg is very insecure. Yes, Tory Lane. That's what I'm saying, Meg. Like, what? Why would you have sex with a midget? Why would you have sex with a midget? I just want you to understand. I want you to understand. When you don't know your worth, honey, Tory Lane couldn't even lick my feet, honey. He couldn't do nothing for me. And that was so, it's like I put people on higher pedestal than they put their own self on. Because when it was revealed that she really did have sex with Tory Lane, I was like, okay, Meg, I'm done with you, girl. I'm done. I actually downloaded all the songs to Tina Snow. I actually downloaded the one where you coming out. I forgot the name of that album. Was it Boa? BOA, I think. When you was coming out the egg. But once I found out that you was having sex, no. Rumor has it he gives out STDs like, ugh. And you hope she ain't stupid enough to have raw sex, but she does look like she's dumb enough to have raw sex, right? So let's read this article because, like I said, I feel so giddy because I called it. I told you, I said, when you chase after a man like this, when you fixed him up. Listen, this is the reason why I got mad at sisters, black women, who date regular white men and then gave them like I don't know if you like they modernized the white man and everything like that. They gave their white man swag. And I said I had a problem with that because you would never turn a thug black man and make him look like some white collar corporate preppy guy. So you want to have a wigger. All right. And I know I'm one of the very few voices who says this, But I like my white men absolutely white. I like they talk white, they dress white, okay? They do white things. Like catch a possum and say, look at this critter. Okay, I like that. I like what they do white things. I don't want a generic black man. You might as well get the real thing. And you don't want no white man. I mean, you don't want no black man, taking on a white persona. So I just disagreed with black women getting white men and then giving them some black swag. I was totally against that, right? I've never liked that. And of course I'm just outnumbered because a whole bunch of sisters, a whole bunch of black women love that. A whole bunch of black women are all for quote unquote leveling up their white men. Okay. And I'm like, I don't like that, right? So there's that. I like my white men wearing socks with no. Me too, Tree. If I want a black man, I would just date one. If I am going to transform a white man for exactly, Nikki. Exactly. So I'm like, nah, if y'all don't like white men, then if y'all trying to turn them black, y'all just don't like white men. Okay. Imagine turning an Asian man like that. Y'all would never do nothing like that. Okay. So anyway, let's go to this article because boy, this tickled me pink. I will say this. I'm surprised they last this long. They haven't lasted a year. I want you to know that they haven't lasted a year. And I'm not shocked about her being cheated on because she's always being cheated on. Please, come on now. Tell me, those of you who are still Meg Thee Stallion's fans, tell me one relationship she was in where she wasn't cheated on. No, you can't name one man. You can't name one. Not one man. Not one. You can't name one man. Every man she dated cheated on her. Really? Every last one? Every last one? When every man you dated cheated on you, openly cheated on you, you need to stop dating and get your head together. And the first thing you need to stop doing, and ladies, follow my lead. Don't brag about your man. Don't brag about your man. Don't brag about how your man be breaking that back in the bedroom. Don't talk about how all the gifts he be giving you. Don't brag about your man. Don't tell nobody how good he treats you. Shut up. Shut up. Why do y'all talk too much about a good thing you got? Don't you know there's some evil women and like, oh girl, you got a good thing, huh? Let me pretend to be your friend so I can get up in there and see if I can mess that up. Shut up. Shut up. Y'all talk too damn much. Damn. Soon as she started dating this guy, that's all she kept talking about on Instagram. That's all she kept talking about in her interviews. That she couldn't wait to like get this guy on here and just start smiling and profiling. And he ain't even all that. I'm sorry, girl. You could have done way better. If you gonna get yourself a half breed, I suggest something better than this. At least get something that look like Drake. If you gonna get yourself a half breed, why would you get something so corny like Klay Thompson? He don't even have no good hair, quote unquote. I'm just saying, like, dude, shut up. Shut up about your men in your life. I have never steered you ladies wrong. Okay. Y'all never hear me brag about my husband. All right, here we go. Meg Thee Stallion reveals to TMZ that she has broken up with Klay Thompson. I made the okay. Let's just go to TMZ and just see for ourselves. Meg Thee Stallion. Klay and I are over. Trust was compromised. Oh, and another thing too. She would show up at his games. Let me show you what she would show up at his games. She was always had to be in the front row standing up. Like this woman was so like, pick me, look at me. Hold on a second. Meg Thee Stallion at Klay Thompson's game. Okay, hold on. Let me just show you. She would have this halter top thing. Where is it? She would show up like this sometimes. Hold on, where's the other one at? That's not the one. I was like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Megan? Hold on. Was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. Hold on. Meg Thompson's basketball game. Hold on. Right here. This right here. I was like, girl, sit down. Why? She always had to be. And I'm sorry, it's a little embarrassing. Okay? Where you have front row seats and you stand up and you make a spectacle. That's my man. That's my man. That's my man. I was like, why is Meg constantly standing up? Like, she's in the front row. Sit your ass down. I would have been yelling. Then she came up there like this, right? And it's like, look at me. And I always had to come up there and give him a kiss, give him a hug. Then my baby. It screams insecurity. It screams insecurity. And if you get yourself a woman and we as women can be vicious, honey. You get a woman that see you're insecure and you got to be in your man's face. You got to she'll be like, oh, boy, wouldn't that be a nice trophy on my belt? Athletes have high testosterone, okay? I'm not making excuses for the cheating. I'm just saying if you want a man that will not cheat on you or less likely to cheat on you, one, don't ever get an athlete. Okay? Don't ever get an athlete. What was the name of the white football player that got divorced from hold it. There you go, Nina. What was the name of the popular white football player that all the white guys love? Was he married to Gigi? Something like that. How did I forget that man's name? Tom Brady, right? Tom Brady. Did I remember it right? Tom Brady? I did it! I got the name without your help! I smart. Tom Brady was cheating all on his wife at the time. And you know what she did? Now, by the way, she did it the right way, okay? She did it the right way. What did I tell you? He cheat on you, you cheat back. You cheat back. But guess what happened? She cheated on him and he's been destroyed. He's been destroyed ever since. She cheated on his ass with the yoga instructor. Was it a yoga instructor or was it the personal trainer? Whoever he was, that's who she cheated on. She said, oh, you gonna cheat on me? Yeah, she's a witch. She ain't no witch. She just basically destroyed his ego. I keep telling you, ladies. My method works. My method works. See, men know you gonna get over it. That's why they have no problem cheating. They know you. They gonna be like, you gonna get mad, but all I gotta do is get you a Bentley, send you a whole bunch of expensive ass flowers, and I'd be like, please, baby, please. It was the karate instructor. I always the personal trainer with the rich white ladies. That is true, by the way. That is true. That's very true. Anyway, so she cheated on that guy, and Tom Brady was destroyed. Dude, have y'all seen? Let me see. Has he cleaned himself up lately? Hold on. Let me see what he looks like now. Hold on. Dude, Tom Brady was looking bad. I said, see? I don't know why my girls don't be listening to me when I tell you that the worst thing, you gotta let them men. Hold on. Tom Brady. Football player 2025. He don't look like that. Oof. Well, that's not my. He don't look like this though. Hold on. He don't look like this no more. But God damn, is he on crack? Is he on crack, dude? What's going on with him? Hold on, is this the most recent picture? Dude, he looks so old. Hold on. Dude, he aged. Hold on, dude, he aged. That's him now, TJ? What did he take some? He looks terrible. He didn't need no Ozempic. Where are the marshals? Where are the marshals? You can't grow muscles with Ozempics, by the way. He look anorexic. He looks terrible. See, that's what happened. Okay, he don't have to play football anymore, but he can still go to the gym. He can still go to the gym. Do what the hell? What the? Apparently he does the green. That's too bad because he looking like a white Ethiopian child. You can listen. Let me tell you about steroids, okay? You can be on steroids and be big, but when you stop steroids, you can still have muscle. You just gotta stay in the gym. What was Anissa? What was the name of? He's 48, looking like this. What was the name of the wife? Can y'all put her full name in here? Let's look at what she looking. Let's look at what she looked like. Bet she don't look like this. Oh, out. Giselle. Oh gosh, Giselle something, huh? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I could just. Hold on. I know how to get it. Okay, thank you, push-ups. Okay, hold on a second. That's him. That's who she. That's who she cheated on him with. That's who she cheated on him with. She said, "You gonna cheat on me? You gonna cheat on me? Really? Oh, okay. I got something for you. Okay. I did." Too thin for me, but you know, for a white woman, she's like this. I guess that's what they look like for Hollywood, right? You know what I'm saying? Is she pregnant? Oh no! Oh, this is old. Wait a minute. Dude, she had a baby by him. She had his baby. She had the baby last year. Oh, no wonder Tom Brady looked like a crackhead. Not only did she cheat back, but she also had his baby. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Hey, girl, you go ahead. Trying to get my girls. Listen, I'm trying to get them to understand the consequences and repercussions. I don't know why women think cheating is a one-way street. I don't know why y'all think that. I don't know why y'all think that. Okay? When you're in a relationship, you should always give the thought like, oh, if you cheat, I could cheat too. I'm also gonna be better at it. Not only am I going to be effective at cheating, but I'm going to outdo you in the cheating. Like let's play that game. You want to play that game? I'll play it, baby. I'll play that game. I will play that game. Yes, Lord, I will play that game. Dad, I don't see where Tom Brady cheated. Oh, he did. As a matter of fact, there are many athletes who cheated on their wives and you don't know about it. For example, hold on, Margaret, I got a good one for you. Name the woman or the women that Mike Johnson cheated on Cookie with and caught AIDS.
Boom! Headshot!
I was thinking about that the other day. Name the woman Mike Johnson cheated on and got AIDS from. Who's another one? Hold on. It's another football player. We know who Kobe Bryant cheated on because she snitched. Oh, here's one. Ladies, who's the woman that Jay-Z cheated on, even though that's irrelevant? No, we gotta stick to athletes. I always say athletes can cheat and the public won't know, but the wife will know. You know what I'm saying? Every time I hear about Mike Johnson, I think about the speaker. There's so many other athletes, though. There's so many, Scottie Pippen. Who did Scottie Pippen cheat on with when he was with Madonna? Scottie Pippen cheated on Madonna. Who else? They'll come up to me. Lamar. Lamar. Well, Lamar Odom. He was so. That's a good one, Magda. But Lamar Odom was just so sloppy. Dennis Rodman with the. Who did I say? Didn't Gabby Union's husband have a whole baby on her? Gabby Union's. Oh yeah. Thank you, Anissa. See what I'm saying? Athletes will cheat on your ass. Okay? Now let me tell you why. Most athletes, 99% of them who are active males, have a high testosterone. Okay? Have a high testosterone. So if they're not in a serious relationship where they understand the consequences and they don't shift that extra sexual energy into something productive like lifting weights or building a business, they're gonna pump some other woman. Some of them get escorts, some of them get groupies. But some of them are very careful. Okay, use a condom, or they'll get a woman that they have to pay so they don't have to worry about, her turning around sending some pictures to her to the wife and stuff like that. So if you don't want to get cheated on, you need to get with men as a female celebrity. You need to get with men that are less likely to cheat. I would stay away from entertainers, and I would stay away from athletes. I understand women like Meg can't date a regular guy because their lifestyle is totally different than a regular guy. Plus her money is, cannot match another regular guy. But do what Serena Williams did. You date yourself a nerd. Boom, headshot. I don't ever have to worry about reading a headline of Serena's husband cheating on her. I don't have to worry about Eve's husband cheating on her. I don't have to read that. Okay? I don't even think I don't even have to, even though Jeff Bezos cheated on his wife with who he got now, I don't know if he is going to cheat on her. I don't know. That's up in the air, because if you get a man because he cheated on you with his wife, he gonna cheat on you with another woman. So there's that. Bill Gates cheated on his wife. Yeah, but Bill Gates, you can't put Bill Gates in that same category, because you know who else cheated on his wife? What's the one that was in the wheelchair and talked like this to a computer? He cheated on his wife with a whole ass nurse, and he couldn't even get his ding-a-ling to work. Stephen Hawking, thank you. Stephen Hawking cheated on his wife. Now that shocked me, dude. That's yeah, you do. You cheated on your wife. You cheated on your wife, and you a paraplegic. Oh man. But no, I see what you guys saying. But Bill Gates, Bill Gates is just nasty. That's what I'm saying. Bill Gates just nasty. But I don't see I look at the dynamic between Serena and her husband. He just doesn't give that cheating energy to me. You know why? Because a part of me think he's scared of Serena. A part of me think that if he tried to even look at another woman, that Serena gonna beat his ass. Okay, I'm sorry. He looks like a man who's afraid of his wife, and so that's why he ain't gonna cheat on her. You know what I'm saying? I know his wife was extra pissed. Stephen Hawkins ain't even. I know, Kim. I know. Like, dude, at least she got paid though. At least you could cry in all of your millions and millions of dollars. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get cheated on, at least make it worth your while. Let me stop talking about this and let me get to this article. All right. But anyway, like I said, Megan needs to stop getting into relationships, get some deep therapy, learn how to love herself, and basically stop being a pick-me. I don't know why she feels the need to be a pick-me. Okay, here we go. Let's read this. Looks like Klay Thompson won't be getting a taste of Megan Thee Stallion's sweetest pie anymore, because she just confirmed to TMZ she dumped him. The singer tells TMZ via her rep, "I've made the decision to end my relationship with Klay Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. I'm taking this time to prioritize myself. Should have done that at first. You should always prioritize yourself and move ahead with peace and clarity. This is what she said here. Cheating had me around your whole family. So who here is more butthurt about the breakup, Clay or Megan? Look at this. Look, I would never give a man this satisfaction. He got me like this. Cheating had me around your whole family playing house. Got me with whose fault is that you playing house? You giving him wife benefits on a girlfriend's salary, dumbass. That's your fault. You bought this man all kinds of gifts, expensive ass gifts, jewelry. You cooking for him, cleaning for him, and you not even a fiance. You don't even got any ring on the finger, and you playing house. Y'all buying a house together, dumbass. Anyway, whole family playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all. Okay. Ladies, listen to your auntie. Listen to me. I never steered you guys, ladies, wrong, and I never will. Okay? Never get a man a satisfaction. He broke your heart, okay? I want you to answer this question. Letting him know that he broke your heart, how does that help you? Telling everybody he cheated on you, he hurt you. You know how I would have done this if I was Meg? You know what I would have done? As soon as I found out he was cheating on me, I would have found another basketball player. And I would I want you to pretend that you and me are a thing. I want us to go out and I want you to slob me down. And if you get me wet, you might get some tonight. Boom, headshot. I want us to go out. I'm going to tell all the paparazzis to be at this particular club. I want you to grind on me. I'm going to twerk in your crotch area. Then we're going to go up to the VIP and we're going to slob each other down. And if you get me wet, we're going to go to the hotel for your payment. Then all these pictures would be showing, and he would look like the damn fool. He would look like the damn fool. Now, you would look like a cheater, but guess what? You don't look like the damn stupid simp. You don't look like the stupid pick-me. Because right now, your haters are eating good off of your misery. I would never give my haters that satisfaction. I didn't know anything about Meg's recent antics, but what a huge unforced tale. Did you say unforced? Kim said, I probably would have said, why? Because here's the deal. If you say you broke up, Kim, just hear me out. I would love if you guys would challenge me on this. If you say you broke up, your audience is gonna wonder why. Then you got all these speculations, and because people got speculations, guess what? That's gonna cause people to dig into your business. Discuss Venus Williams pick me over her. I don't even know anything about Venus Williams' husband. I didn't even know Venus Williams had a husband. People already side-eyeing Meg because, right, but I'm sorry, she looks worse here versus if she was the one that looked like she was the one stepping out on him. Then she can come back and said, y'all want to know why so let's make this fictitious basketball player. Let's call him Darnell, right? Okay. Let's call him Darnell. Venus Williams just got married. Okay, let me see. Y'all, I don't know. I don't keep up with Venus Williams. Hold on a second. Let me see. Venus Williams. Hold on a second. Venus Williams' husband. Okay. What in the... Venus, girl, you look gorgeous. What's going on with your husband? What is he wearing? Chat, what am I looking at? What is it? She's beautiful in this dress. What the hell is he wearing? Not only is a pink suit, but it's a pink suit he got all the buttons opened. Well, you know he didn't pick it. Well, y'all say that she's the pick me, right? He's a model dressed like this? He is dressed like this? And why is his hair slicked back? I don't know about this one. I mean, oh God. Y'all say he a model? The devil is a liar. He a model for who? Dads are us? Dad bods are us? What's going on? What? He a model for who? Y'all lying to me. That ain't no model. Anissa said Target. That's not her. It is her. Look, that is her. That's him. They're holding hands. Okay. All right. Did he lose the weight or something? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look at this. Yeah, that's the husband. Okay, y'all not going to listen. Y'all not going to gaslight me, okay? I'm sorry. He got a good. Get over it. He got a good. He got a good, Crystal. He got a good. Okay? He got a good. He got a good. He got a good. Hold on, but let me get back to this picture right here though. This right here. Well, I don't like this picture. I don't like this. A pink suit. Look, all of the buttons are open. He don't even have any hair on his chest to have his buttons all open. It's not the same guy. All right, I'll take your word for it, I guess. Anissa, everybody's saying that she's a pick me for this guy, but I don't know nothing about Venus. Oh my God. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no, dude, it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. Dude, what's going on? Chat, what is he wearing now? I don't see. This is why I don't pay attention to Venus. Okay, there's no defending this. Venus asked her husband for his number first. Venus is thirsty. Well, she definitely not a Serena, is she? Watch how they met in their YouTube channel. I'm good. If you want to know between Venus and Serena, who I pay attention to, it's neither. However, Serena is everywhere, so I can't help but see Serena. And I approve of her boy. I approve of her husband. Okay. I don't approve of her whitening her skin. I don't approve of that. I don't approve of her taking the generic Ozempic knockoff. I don't approve of that. Okay, because her muscles are gonna go away. You can't be on, what is it, Wycovia or whatever that GLP-1 thing is. I don't approve of that if you are an athlete, because you will lose muscle along with fat. Okay, so I don't like that. So I'm not really a fan of either one of them, but I know more about Serena than I ever will about Venus. And I think Serena did good with her husband, because her husband is devoted to her. Her husband was there for her. And like I said, her husband just doesn't look like somebody who's going to cheat on her. If her husband cheats on her, I would be extremely shocked. Okay. Serena even had plastic surgery on her face. She did. I think she's just insecure about her looks. So there's that. But anyway, like I said, since her marriage was so public, she was saved face by being the one that cheats on him too openly versus the one that got cheated on. Ladies, listen to me. Listen to me, okay? All right? When you meet a man and you tell a man that your last relationship, you ended it because he cheated on you. And then as you guys get together, he finds out from you that every relationship you have been in, was cheated on. Let me ask you something. What are the chances of him cheating on you? The guy you go on a date with, everything works out great. He looks like he could be interested, and he finds out, because you got a big ass mouth, that every guy you dated cheated on you. There you go. Yeah. He's 9 times out of 10 going to cheat on you. 9 times out of 10 going to cheat on you. Okay? If you've been cheated on, never tell the guy that you're in a new relationship with, or even if you got on a date, that you've been cheated on. I don't know what it is, but when you tell a guy that you've been cheated on, he thinks, ooh, I could cheat on her. You know what I'm saying? He going to think of how he going to cheat on you and you not find out, or he just going to think how he can cheat on you. That's the thing. Gigi just showed you guys. She just validated my philosophy on cheating. Cheat back. My biggest issue with women is that y'all think only a man can cheat. And then he cheats, y'all having a breakdown. You want to slash his tires. You want to call his mama. You want to basically cuss him out on the phone, write these long ass emails. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you just saying, oh, you cheating? I could do that too. I could do that too. And you already saw Tom Brady look like he 85 years old. because his wife and mother of his kids said, "Oh, you cheat? I cheat too." And by the way, it is rumored that he has cheated on Gigi a lot while she was stuck at home. I mean, he's a very desirable man when he was in his prime. Why wouldn't he cheat? Okay. I told you athletes are not loyal for the most part. The confirmation comes after the singer hopped on Instagram Saturday to share a cryptic note to her story in which she seemingly accused the NBA star of cheating. She wrote, "Cheating had me around your whole family playing house." Well, that's your dumbass fault for playing house. How you gonna play a house without a ring? This one said Meg's a goddamn cheat. She's such a pick me. Got cold feet. You leveled him up, Megan. You leveled this dork up. Now he getting all kinds of coochie. Nobody wanted this man until you got with him. Nobody wanted him. Y'all kept taking pictures together, kept doing Instagram stories together, kept doing TikTok live together. Y'all kept doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, he's not cute. He's not. Exactly. Exactly, Kiko. He is not cute. I do not find this attractive at all. I'm like, ugh. She went on holding you down through all your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your battle. Okay, now she want to play the victim season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. Why should he though? What I always had to ask, like, why should he be monogamous to you? You chased him. You bought him a $300,000 watch, and he said, "What a nice lady." Not my honey bunny got me this watch. My woman. Yes, honey. Look what you said. My boo, my baby. Okay. Then you went and got your song. You messed up. You know another thing I hated that Meg did? She messed up Kissing You by Total, right? I think that's the group Total. How do you take that song? Kissing you is all that I've been searching for. Kissing you is ooh, ooh, my baby, 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 baby. Kissing me down, I'm crazy. Like, she messed that song up. That stupid song. That's why I didn't do well in the charts. Cause everybody was like, why you mess that song up? And why you doing all this twerking in your video if you're in love? Yeah, she a pay pig. She a pay pig. Was Meg a late bloomer, awkward, and that's a very good question. I don't know. Cause Meg is beautiful, but she thinks she's ugly because she had sex with Tory Lane. She had sex with Tory Lane. Ew. You had sex with Tory Lane. You fought your girl. You fought your best friend over that man. The pair confirmed their relationship last summer when Clay first appeared in the background of Meg's poolside thirst trap. They made their red carpet debut July the 16th, 2025 at her inaugural Pete and Thomas Foundation Gala in New York City. The pair seem to be going strong, but it looks like Clay might have gotten fouled out. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, he bought her a Bentley then. Okay, I guess it's not that bad. He bought her. How much does a Bentley cost, chat? Look, he bought her a Bentley. Or did he really buy her a Bentley? Did he buy her a Bentley or did she give him the money to buy her a Bentley? Klay Thompson's dad, Megan Thee Stallion, is great, a talented chef.
Very nice neighborhood. Yeah. She can
cook, boy.
She could cook. Okay, what's one of her great dishes?
She made, the other night she made some baked beans. Barbecue baked beans. Best I've ever had in my life.
Dumb. You over there cooking for the family. What the hell? You cooking for the family. You was trying to con the family. You was trying to win over the family. His daddy is impressed by some baked beans. Anyway, a Bentley costs 200 to 3. So the watch costs more than the damn car? That was no 2026, I don't think. The watch costs more than the car? Nah, this wasn't nah. This is a terrible color. Is this the only picture that TMZ got of them two? You have to get special insurance, I think. Yeah. For a lot of those cars, you had to get special insurance. For a Bugatti, for a Ferrari, Lamborghini. Hey, what's the name of that Italian sports car that begins with a R, I think? I used to see a lot of those in Germany. But anyway. Okay, so let's go to this chick right here. I just don't know which video to look at. So this chick, right? This, oh, you know who's, hold on. I like Omizi, but I prefer. Oh, let's look at Spill. So, there you go. Austin Martin. Maserati. Austin Martin and a Maserati. I think it's the Maserati. Oh, God, those cars their Maseratis are so beautiful. Anyway, ladies, let me tell you about this. This woman was never on my radar either, with the whole preaching about don't get married, never get married. Let me tell you something about marriage, okay? And I've said this if you guys are part of my Patreon, you already know this. Have an excellent relationship with yourself. Don't see yourself as incomplete. Because a man does not complete you. You should come fully assembled. Like he should come fully assembled. All right. And I think what happens is that if your husband is not your best friend first, all right, it's most likely not going to work. But I've never felt the need to get married. It was never on my radar to like, yay, get married. It just wasn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. Right. Exactly. Nina, this isn't Jerry Maguire. Right. So I'm going to tell you about, just in case some of you are like, how do you trust who you listen to? So far, the women I listen to are married. What is that Slavic sister named Margarita? I love her. Oh, I love her. I would never ever expect her to have a scandal like this. And she's married and she just had a baby. I think it was a year or two ago. She had her first child and she is on it, honey. I listen because I'm married. I listen to marry women who are dominant like myself, right? So this chick does not seem mentally there, in my opinion. So when everybody is like, oh, you can't trust her, you can't trust the wizard Liz, I'm like, why would y'all listen to these women? What is it about these two, especially these two, especially Wizard Liz, right? I could not understand like why anybody could like not see that this woman was damaged goods. Let me see if I can find Margarita's I think that's how you say her name. Hold on. Her famous thing is Black Cat Golden Retriever. Margarita Black Cat. Here we go. Black Cat Energy. Did I love her. And it's another one too. Her and another Slavic woman. I listened to her and I listened to the other one. I should go get my hold on guys, let me go get my phone because it has my TikTok on it. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all the women I listen to, and I haven't listened to them in a while now because I've been so damn busy. But hold on, Margarita's one of them. Hold on, let me go to. Every time I open up my tick. Hold on a second. Profile. All right, here we go. Following. Anna Christina. She's my favorite. Hold on a second. Anna Christina. I love her too. Right? I didn't know she had this this right here, this thing right here. This has to be a new channel. What happened to her old channel?
This is what happened.
I am so what happened to her original channel? Oh, I don't want to watch this.
The more you cry, the more you scream, the more you literally like a 3-year-old toddler having a full-blown tantrum over him just being out with the guys later till 3 a.m. at the pub, whatever, having fun and him not telling you about whatever it is. The more you're proving to this man right in front of you how much emotional power he has over you. That you're more dependent on the outcome of this relationship than he is. That you're so emotionally affected by every single move this man makes. And I hate to say it because you would think, well, yeah, Anna, of course. And because, you know, it's Richard and he loves me so much. He's going to see me crying. He's going to have so much empathy for me. And he's going to want to hug me. And he's going to do this. No. Girl, let's get this right. He's not a woman. A woman would do that. A woman is wired differently. A woman sees another woman.
And that's the problem. A lot of times women think men think like women. Women think that if you get a guy and he cheats on you, if you write him over and over and over again, books and essays about how he hurt you, how you was there for him, this, that, and the other, that he's gonna like feel bad. They don't. They don't feel bad. Actually, they get a little thrill knowing that they hurt you.
Cry and would have some sort of empathy and be like, okay, like let's talk through this, like come here, you know. Men react differently to that. They can see how needy and desperate you are for his approval and his competitive ego.
Yeah, it shouldn't have cut her off like that. But yeah. So, and she's married too. So I like to listen to women who are in the same situation I'm in, but who are also dominant. Now, with this chick right here, one thing I want you guys to understand, I am not anti-men. I don't bash males for being male. So, misandry, I'm not a misandrist. If anything, I'll go after a woman for basically turning against other women, because I believe that if you want to know the number one problem that's going on today, is other women allowing men to hurt women, basically attacking other women. And to me, this woman, how is this woman no different than an average pick-me? And by the way, the thing she says about marriage, okay, marriage is not for everybody. What I want women to stop thinking is marriage is who you are with your identity. This woman met her fiance through TikTok. He saw these videos. All of her, don't get married, don't do this, don't do that, men ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. Don't ever deal with a man. And he found her he found her TikTok video, all her anti-male stuff. And he decided to say, hey, I can treat you well. And he led with his wallet, started taking her all over these trips all around the world, splurging on her, things like that. And next thing you know, he proposed to her in Paris and she said, yeah. Do you think that marriage is going to last? How is that any different than the Wizard Liz? This man found you on the platform and he knows how to get you. You over here telling all these other women, don't get married, don't do this, blah, blah, blah. But yet still, you're doing exact. And to me, in my opinion, this was, I'm going to tell all you women what to do that I won't do so you won't be my competition. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like she wanted to get real competition, just like Myron wants to get all the women out of the competition. That's why he does so hard at attacking us, because we're competition for all the men he want. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying I question the girls. I question the women that really took this woman advice to heart.
I don't think you realize what the fuck I've gone through in my life. Bring it the fuck on, all right? I can handle hurt. I can handle disappointment. I can handle heartbreak. And I, believe it or not, a pretty intelligent lady. So if I end up getting hurt, I end up getting hurt. But I'm not gonna walk through life with a fucking bubble suit on, bitch.
MJ Gray, ladies and gentlemen, please don't get married. A video with millions of views that is primarily targeted at young, impressionable women. A year later, I'm engaged. While this aged poorly.
This is my scolding hot take.
Yeah, yeah. Engaged after 9 months, you know. So the Wizard Liz, hold on. How is this not like the Wizard Liz? The Wizard Liz meets Landon, okay? 4 months later, they get married because she's pregnant. And the thing about it is what disappoints me, you want to know what disappoints me? Is that women still stick around and listen to these women. You know what I'm saying? They still stick around. Okay. Oh, Tree, by the way, they are not legally married. They not? They're not. Wait a minute. Did I know that? No, I don't think I knew that. I know she put him in jail recently. She's in Texas right now, and they had I just found that out last week. I just found out that he hit her, and he's in jail, or was in jail, because those two were living in the same house. Dude, if that don't scream pick me, I don't know what is. It said their relationship was boyfriend girlfriend. In the DV report, in the police report for the DV. Imagine living with your baby daddy who made you look like an idiot. It's on the police report? Okay. Oh my God, dude. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. Anyway, but like I said, this and that looks so alike. Anyway.
You're either going to be ready to hear this or you're not going to be. Women historically have been slaves. I understand there's different forms of slavery, but women, in the true definition of the word, have been enslaved. I personally disagree with the entire construct of marriage. I believe that marriage signifies the ownership of women, and I disagree with it as a concept as a whole. And if you're not...
It used to. It used to. This is true. But we are now in an age where you don't have to take on your husband's last name. And if you want to take his last name, you can still hyphenate your name. I used to think it was a liberal thing to do. Now I don't. Okay. So you can hyphenate your name with his name, or you can make him take your last name. It's just up to you. But you don't have to take on his last name anymore. And you don't have to be the slave anymore. Like back in the day, the father would marry off the daughter to prevent wars and stuff like that. Those days are gone. Marriage now, especially if there's kids involved, and I'm sorry, I'm always going to be this way, ladies. You know, if you're going to bring kids into the world, I believe it should be done underneath a husband and wife union. I've never changed my mind about that. Okay, never. If you single, do your thing, right? If you know, or you do something I'm doing, married, but you ain't having no kids, but he already got kids, they all grown, do that too. But I'm still believing that, you know, if you're gonna have kids, have a husband there as well. So my thing is that this woman is not giving the modern, the updated version of marriage, because it did start off that way, but now marriage can be used for different ways as a way of empowering you and also putting you in a better position. But what I want women to know is never be defined by your marriage. You will never see me brag about, I'm married. You will never see that. Okay? I don't want any woman to stick out her chest and put her ring finger like she over there Suge in The Color Purple. I's married now. I says I's married now. No, you're no better than a single woman. A lot of these women feel like their marriage is who they are. You should already be complete. That's why I'm like, y'all need to go check out my article, dude. I was cooking in that article. I'm complete before, during, and after a marriage. Okay? It don't define me. And I never lead with it. All right? So I think this is what other women do to other women to show that they had a higher status. And I'm just here to tell you, single ladies, you will outlive married ladies.
My page, you know that I have no intention of ever getting married. I relish in the idea of being single. I do not want to have any children, and I relish.
Oh, one more thing. And I want to put this in your ear too, okay? A lot of women without kids, and I keep getting this question, you know, saying they're like, well, Tree, you're going to outlive your husband. Then when I told you guys the plan I have with my best friends is we're going to have the Golden Girl retirement. But I also know that women, as they get older, they tend to have a community amongst themselves anyway, where they look out for each other, their children of other children will look out for the ones that are childless. Women are good at building communities. And if you all are living in a community or a suburban neighborhood, or if you are in your own home, okay, and you're there, you look out for each other. So when men, the red pill men, try to shame you, saying you're gonna die alone, well, women don't die alone. It's rare, very, 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 very rare. But you always gonna have a community of looking out for each other, and women tend to look out for other women. We just do. So don't ever take on the projection that some of these red pill men will put on you. Okay, they're in a different position than you ever will be in. There's always the Middle East method. Get the girl by offering a number of goats to the yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of this stuff that she's talking about was how marriage got started in the first place. But that doesn't mean that's how it is today. It's everything got modernized, including marriage. Okay, so there's that.
The idea that for the first time, I'm one of the first generations of women.
Influencer MJ Gray is getting decimated online right now because this feminist influencer has spent years building an anti-marriage platform, telling over 1 million women not to get married and dedicating full-on video essays to why they shouldn't do it. So much so that her followers have even said in the comments that they turned down proposals and even left their
That's dead dumb. Like, if you turn down a proposal, you're a dumbass. If this was a good man. If it was a good man, if, okay? Because if you are marrying a guy and you, in your gut, you missed out on the red flags. That's why I'm so mad that they copy struck my video, Pop the Balloon, because I wanted you all to see. Well, I think I was able to show a little bit of it on this channel anyway. That once you see a red flag in a guy, y'all got to get rid of him right then and there. Some of y'all just ignore all the red flags and you think, oh, I'll fix that later. Oh, that won't be an issue. I'll help him get better with that. Like, no. Once you see a red flag, bye. Move on. Trust me, you can get somebody else. But if these women turned down a good man that they were dating and marriage because some strange woman, some woman you don't know personally told you not to get married, you're just a dumbass. If the man is good, all right? And sometimes you have to see if you're in a position to trust your judgment. Some women are not, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise.
Relationship because of her quote-unquote advice. After years of building a platform off of this and pushing that agenda, she suddenly pops out engaged and blushing. Let's break this down because MJ Gray is getting annihilated right now and the internet isn't stopping anytime soon. Especially not after her response video. Is MJ Gray engaged? The same feminist influencer who made tons of videos telling women not to get married?
Also, I'm over these feminists, and I'm not being racist here. You're white, you're a feminist. I don't want to hear shit from you. I don't even want to hear nothing from no black feminist. A black feminist could kiss all of my ass. But white feminists, I automatically got you on ignore. I don't want to hear nothing coming out your mouth. We are not cut from the same cloth. I find myself butting heads with more white feminists than ever before. I don't run into black feminists that much. I think maybe one or two on Twitter, and they're so tribal that they're more pro-black than they are feminists. They're very pro-black, as a matter of fact. Both of them pro-black, so they're more pro-black than feminists. But the feminist ones, we just don't get along. I don't think men have power over me. I don't think men are the enemy. And I don't recognize trans women as women. I just don't. They are still biological men. So we don't get along. So I'm not going to listen to them. And also a lot of them come from a mentality of, a lot of them come from a mentality of being a victim, of hating men. And that's one thing y'all will not get from me is hating men. If you understand how to deal with men, how can you hate them? It's like hating children. I don't hate children. I know how to deal with children. So why would I hate them?
You don't say. MJ Gray should be canceled into oblivion. She eliminated the competition.
There you go. That's exactly what I was saying. That's what I said. I said she was telling this to all these women so that she can be the one to get picked. Any woman that would probably get the kind of man that she wants, well, the kind of man that she ended up getting, she didn't want to basically get any competition. This is what I said. I was like, this is some pick me anti-woman crap. Oh my God. Pick me anti-women. I can't stand it.
Imagine building a digital empire by telling millions of women that marriage is a form of slavery, only to walk down the aisle yourself just 9 months after meeting a man on TikTok.
I don't feel like I've known someone.
Do you get along with TERFs? I don't know any TERFs, to be honest. TERF stands for all I know is RFS, Radical Feminists. I don't know any TERFs. I do agree with them. If you consider J.K. Rowling a TERF, then I agree with her stance on trans, but I don't like her stance as a feminist. Did that make sense? Because she has some crazy ideas out there in reference to feminism that I don't agree with. But I love her stance against trans women. But I don't know any TERFs. Yeah, J.K. Rowling is the only trans exclusionary radical feminist. Oh, thank you, Jesus loves not the world. Okay, that's what it means. Trans exclusionary radical feminist. Okay. Yeah, I don't know any TERFs. I don't know any. Yeah, I don't know not one. I only know J.K. Rowling and I know of her. I don't know her. Because me and her only agree on the trans thing. Other than that, I don't agree with nothing else. Nothing else J.K. Rowling got anything to say.
Until I've known them for like 3 years.
This is the central paradox of MJ Gray, who's a prominent influencer who branded herself as a misandrist and host of the Man Eater podcast. Yeah, that's actually the name of her podcast. Across this analysis, a picture emerges of a creator whose public persona, built on the rejection of men and traditional institutions, collapsed the moment she found a good situation for herself with a wealthy partner. She frequently described marriage as the ownership of women and warned her audience that marrying a rich man would result in a life
of... It's not the ownership of women in America, though. Like I said, her message was just wrong. It's just wrong. The White House correspondent dinner shooter was... so it was a shooter? Okay.
Total control. Her advice to young women was blunt: avoid marriage, avoid children, make your own money, and do your own thing. She even suggested that if there were a 50% chance a bowl of M&Ms would make your life hell, you wouldn't eat them, which was a direct metaphor for the risks of divorce and long-term relationships. Now,
ladies, again, get yourself together. Learn how, because this whole thing of if you attract a bad man, then I'm sorry, that's That's your L. Okay, and I'm not doing victim blaming here, whatever. What I'm saying is that when I look at somebody like the Wizard Liz, I'm like, look at who she attracted. When I look at Meg the Stallion, yeah, look at who you chased after. So it's like, you know, you can look at certain relationship and be like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Oh yeah, that might work. This, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on you. And also, you have to ask yourself, listen to this. If you're not interested in kids, then you have to ask yourself, what's in it for you to get married? How will marriage benefit you? You have to have those answers prior to meeting a guy so that when you meet one, you know, like, hey, I'm not interested in getting married, or hey, I am interested in getting married, but ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3, got to be put together. Oh, this marriage ain't gonna work. Cause see, look, hold on, Margaret, her rich ass boyfriend, or excuse me, fiance, found her through her man eater TikTok channel. So he saw all the videos where she said, marriage, don't trust no man, you know, they're going to control you, they're going to do this to you. So how do we not know that he's using his money to play games with her? Sound like the guy is very loaded. Sound like he has a lot of money. And she flaunts it too. Let me show y'all how she flaunts it. This man is loaded. How do we not know this is a ploy for him to play with her? MJ Gray TikTok. Let me see. Let's see. Where's her? Okay, here we go.
I bought this bag for $3,000. I bought the entire outfit from the Devil Wears Prada, the Chanel boots outfit, the iconic Chanel boots outfit.
Okay, she didn't buy it. He bought it for her.
People were like, well, you don't have the bag. That is true. I have the jacket and I have the boots. I did not have the Fendi chef bag that she carries in that scene. One, because I think it's kind of ugly. And it's gone up.
Okay. Where's her other stuff?
Let them eat cake.
That's such nonsense. I would never say that.
Okay. So she's in Paris. She loves Paris.
I went on a shopping spree in Paris. These are all the things that I got. It's gonna be a massive haul. Grab your popcorn. It's a lot. Paco Rabanne. I always wanted a Paco Rabanne bag. And she's so cutesy for like an evening bag. She fits a phone and a wallet perfectly. Chrome heart. What can I say? Next up is a vintage store whose name I cannot pronounce, but I'll put it up here. Vintage Galliano Dior. Vintage Alaya two-piece set. This is a bodysuit. Looks so cute with the Alaya waist belt that I also got from them.
Good Lord, man. She makes me want to eat a hamburger and I don't eat red meat. I just saying, like, girl.
Skirt,
I'm sorry, I can't be looking at these. I can't look at this. Is too skinny for me. All right. So here's another one.
And Emily?
Yes?
I bought the entire look from Devil Wears Prada. All right. Okay. Then we have this one. I gotta be careful because she got this music here. Your hotel was built in 1500s. So she's showing all this off. Where's her? She has showed off some jewelry. Her
somebody's girlfriend and somebody's wife.
Surprised me too.
I don't think I'll ever understand that. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
It just happened. I said I love
Can you guys look at the? Can you guys see the comments? on. Let me see if I can get you to see the comments. Look, here we go. Wizard Liz Part 2. It's a canon event. It is Wizard 2. She and Wizard Liz have this look. Do they not? They have this look. They have this look about them. This is the reason why they never enter my radar. Cause I'm like, I why the hell would I listen to these women? But Anna, Margarita, I don't listen to Shira Seven's advice because, like I said, she is good for black women. I'll stand on that hill and live on it. But I listen to Shira Seven's other channel. I don't have to listen to her other channel, right? Getting the Provider Man or something like that. But yeah, it's to me, it's like, to me, it's like these women, I don't understand how they got the fan base they got. Cause it's like, I wouldn't, if somebody introduced me and said, before this woman, MJ Gray, before she decides to be a hypocrite and decide to get married, somebody would have been like, let's listen to her. And there's nothing appealing about her to me. Absolutely nothing. I don't listen to women who are this thin. And you could call me skinny phobic or whatever. They just don't look healthy to me. Okay? There.
Controversy erupted when MJ announced her engagement to a man she had known for less than a year. People were quick to point out the stark hypocrisy in her new lifestyle. Despite previously labeling designer goods as tacky and played out, her engagement announcement was accompanied by videos of shopping sprees in Paris, stays at the Ritz-Carlton, and a $100,000 car purchased for her by her fiance. She even showcased $6,000 worth of flowers and Chanel bags, the very wealthy signaling she had once mocked as a trap. Now, of course, with all the backlash, she wasn't going to stay silent because her brand and her reputation is at jeopardy right now. A couple of days ago, she made a video titled,
wait a minute, what was that? Why is she?
Because her brand and her reputation is at jeopardy right now.
I don't think you're buying and receiving luxury items with the taste that you have. It would be a crime not to. It's contradictory with the video where you say luxury is not cool anymore because honestly, it depends on how you do it, and you do it so well. So she's kissing this person's ass? What?
Now, a couple of days ago, she made a video titled, "Yes, I'm engaged. Yes, this is awkward." Where
she deleted that though. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. No. Here we go. No, here we go.
Yes, I am engaged. Yes, I am the same person who made several videos saying that I never had any plans to get married, I did not want to get married, and I did not agree with the institution of marriage. The gag is, I still don't agree with the institution of marriage, but in those videos, I made caveats. Under certain circumstances, like if you plan on having children, if you plan on living together, if you plan on buying property together, those are the situations where marriage does make sense. I don't think you should feel
But you never said that. She's lying. She never made those caveats.
Getting marriage is a milestone that you must make in your life to feel.
And I agree with this comment. He came to humble you. We will be here for. I agree with this. He is here to humble you. Girl, this man has so much money. And he found you on a channel where you're talking crap about money and you're against marriage, and he got you to say yes after just spoiling you. Girl, please. This, oh God.
An accomplished person. I don't think it's an accomplishment. I don't think as women you should feel pressured to get married, because when women are pressured to get married, they end up in bad situations. I am in a good situation, and I cannot tell you all of the details of the situation I'm in because now the situation I'm in involves another person. So I have to maintain privacy around my relationship. And
okay, that's just BS because she could have got married behind the scenes instead of announcing it. You see how she's contradicting herself? She could have just got married and never said anything. But because she announced it, now she's like, I gotta respect my privacy. You gotta understand my privacy. No, shut up. You just lying.
Be even more stringent about that going forward. I owe it to my partner, who does not have any kind of presence online at all, to protect our privacy as a couple. I am in a good situation. I'm with someone who is fantastic, and I'm in a good situation. Again, I cannot give you all the details of the situation that I'm in. You just have to take my word for it. If you think that I'm a dumb bitch, then you think I'm a dumb bitch, and it's probably not a good idea to follow me anymore. If you think I'm full of shit, then you think I'm full of shit, and you probably shouldn't follow me anymore. All I've ever done online was share exactly how I feel at that specific point of time, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. Engaging with influencers, content creators, when engaging with social media, you need to utilize discernment. And that has been a pillar of the things that I've said on this channel since its inception. You need to have discernment. If anything I've said had caused you to make major life decisions or to not make major life decisions, that's not a good sign. You need to make decisions for yourself for what is best for you, because it's true.
I agree with this part right here. She's right. If you were a dumbass who basically turned down a proposal cut for a good man, that's on you. But, maybe he wasn't a good man. That's why it was so easy for you to turn it down. Who knows?
I can't promise you that I'm never going to change my mind. I can't promise you that I'm not going to get more information and make a different decision in the future. I can't promise you that, because I'm a human being. All I can do is my best to be honest and forthcoming about what's going on in my life, while also protecting myself, my partner, and my privacy, which I deserve that, because again, I'm a human being. To everyone who is so supportive, thank you, because I have a parasocial relationship with you guys too. And it's probably not a good thing, but you mean a lot to me, and your support, your kind words mean a lot to me. Okay, I was very afraid of announcing this because I did kind of know it was going to happen. So thank you so much for your kind words, and that's hopefully shed some insight. But the truth of the matter is,
I wonder, did he make her announce this? You know what I'm saying? What if he was like, I'm going to marry you. I want you to announce it. I don't want you to pretend to be not engaged. I want you to tell. Because my thing is, why tell people you're engaged? He wanted to break her of that feminism. It looks like he did a good job with that money. And she is all over the place. Bet he loves that she he probably does love it that she getting dragged.
there's nothing that I can say that's going to be the right thing to say. If you're disappointed by this development,
here, Queen, you dropped these. Cook at her. You dropped these clown shoes. Engaged after 9 months, by the way. All of this to avoid saying I fell in love because I'm human and this is what humans do. Rules for thee, not for me. True. Hey, girlies, I know I lied, but stay single. Keep fighting the fight.
then you're going to be disappointed by this development. There's not really much I can say or do for you. I sit here and tell you how amazing the guy is. You're going to tell me that he's not. I'll see it eventually, and I'm going to get played, and I'm going to get wizard lizarded. And if I do, then I do. Bitch, I don't think you realize what the fuck I've gone through in my life. Bring it the fuck on. All right? I can handle hurt. I can handle disappointment. I can handle heartbreak. And I, believe it or not, am a pretty intelligent lady. Say whatever you want about me. Okay? So if I end up getting hurt, I end up getting hurt. But I'm not going to walk through life with a fucking bubble suit on, bitch. And not make any decisions or take any risks because I'm so afraid of getting hurt. I can handle getting hurt.
She's so defensive. She started extra cursing. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Y'all seeing what I'm saying? As soon as she started, if I get hurt, she's very sensitive about that. The cursing start coming up. She start acting like a generic black woman. Start acting like a black Shaquita or something. Yeah, the Ebonics came out quick. I'm like, oh, this is a touchy subject for her. So she probably knows she's going to get hurt. Well, because why would you get extra ratchet? That came out of nowhere. Like, all the profanity. Okay, all the neck rolling, all the finger snapping and all this twitching. Like, girl, what's going? Oh, that hit a nerve. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Idea. The shit that I've seen. I'm built for a tough bitch. Okay? But anyway, I hope that helps.
Girl, you are okay.
Love you guys so much.
And it is true that I never had any intention of ever getting married. I didn't like having a boyfriend, bitch. Since I was a little girl, I never thought I was going to get married. Life is crazy. So it's shocking to me too. It's shocking to my family.
Then why preach it? I've never preached anti-marriage though. Like I said, I've never preached it. I never expected to get married. It just wasn't on my list. But I never preached against it. You preached against that for years.
And it's shocking. Life be crazy like that. It do.
Life be crazy like that. It do. Did you hear this, Heifer? Life be crazy like that. Not that, but that. D-A-T. It do. Life be crazy like that. It do. Girl. See, behavior like that just...
attempted what people are calling the walk back. She maintained that she still disagrees with marriage as a concept, but introduced caveats stating that marriage makes sense if a couple plans to have children, buy property, or live together. But ultimately, she was defending her choice by claiming she is in a...
She never said this in those videos, though. She never said that.
Good situation.
Yes, I am engaged. Yes, I am the same person.
Yeah, we saw this already.
Getting hurt, but I'm not gonna walk through life with a fucking bubble suit on, bitch, and not make any decisions or take any risks because I'm so afraid of getting hurt.
Now look, entire platform off of this. The overarching sentiment is one of betrayal. Her followers feel they were led down the garden path by a woman who profited from their singleness while privately pursuing the opposite. And like I said, while people are allowed to change their minds, everyone, myself included, argues that building a platform on absolute rebellion makes a sudden retreat into nuance feel like a calculated deception.
If you marry a rich man, your life will be controlled by him. It's not worth the Chanel bags. It's not worth the Cartier bracelets. It's not worth the fancy vacation. If I were to give you any kind of advice, avoid getting married, make your own money, do your own thing with your life.
I do agree y'all should make your own money. Okay? I'm on that. I agree. I think most women are on the fence of make your own money. Here's $2 to roast her toughness. Thank you, push-ups. Okay? Yeah, I think you all should make your own money. It never hurts to have your own money. So, yeah.
I'm staying at the Ritz in Paris. I went on a shopping spree in Paris.
Shopping in Paris? Perfect. Have you ever been in love?
I don't know what I'm looking at. $6,000 worth of flowers. That is not $6,000.
She made a second video 2 days ago, kind of trying to double down. Someone said, "You said luxury brands are tacky and did a huge haul. Please accept what you did." And she responds, "Guilty. Now what? I buy luxury things now. Which god would you prefer I repent to so I make sure I get it right?" It's more like everything was virtue signaling and no real actual beliefs. That's why you were getting hate. Now, before we get into her response video, there were tons of compilation videos people were making pointing out the hypocrisy of MJ Gray. And here was MJ's second video trying to clap back at all the haters, calling her out for her hypocrisy.
There are a lot of things that are being said about me simultaneously that are contradictory. There are people telling me or saying that I'm an SW because I have historically posted luxury things, posted luxury vacations, posted myself at luxury hotels.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me respond to that. So I do believe that the Wizard Liz was a sugar baby. So she was into sex work. I do believe that. Because when she was first in Dubai, when she was describing her lifestyle in Dubai. I'm like, yeah, girl, you was in it. You know, you was doing the sex work thing. This chick right here, I wouldn't be surprised if she was into it too. I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't even think about that. So some of her audience is accusing her of being a sex worker. I can see it. I didn't even think about it. It never came to mind, but I can see it.
And the only explanation for that would be that I'm an SW. And then in the next breath, there are people saying that the reason why I've made videos where I was anti-consumerist is because I was never offered those things. The reason why I accepted my proposals is because I was never offered that, and that's always secretly what I wanted. I have always dated them. They weren't clients of mine. I dated them. They were people that I dated. They were boyfriends. I do not share the details of my personal dating life online, and we can see why. I've been proposed to before. I have not accepted those proposals. I've had
You didn't share the past boyfriends. Chat, listen to this. Listen to this. This is how you know she's lying. You didn't share the past boyfriends you were dating online. You was proposed to. You just said this. You was proposed to and you turned them down. You never shared that online. But this guy, this is the one you decided you had to share. Right, chat. Right. Okay. Listen to the lie again. I have plenty of proposals I didn't share. I have plenty of boyfriends I didn't share, but this time I had to share it, Chad. I just had to share it.
To before. I have not accepted those proposals. I've had wealthy men want to marry me before. I did not want to marry them. My bio has always said supermodel billionaire. Since the first day, it has said supermodel billionaire. Have I made videos where I was like, I don't really like the consumerism stuff? Yes. I've made a lot of contradictory videos because this whole account has been a stream of authentic consciousness. For everyone saying that I grifted, I have made $0. I have not gotten any brand deals. I've made money from the creator fund. It's not a lot.
Why do you need to get brand deals when you have, according to you, a mega whale? Now the whale could be a mega millionaire or a billionaire. I don't think it's a billionaire, but yeah, no. MJ wasn't, as she was an escort. I was an avid watcher of her, and she talked about it in the past, and now she see, oh my God, you know what, AC? I see it though. I see it. I can see that. Let me tell you what I can see from her. I can see some major trauma, sex trauma from her. It just oozes out of her. But I also see how so I used to have, I think I told you guys this story so many times that, you know, when I was doing domination, I had befriended a courtesan. She was sweet as apple pie. I really loved our friendship together. But she was a master of men. She taught me some stuff that to this day I would never forget. She knew how to read any man. She said she could pick out any man who's money, even if he's dressing like a bum. She knows who has money, who doesn't, what class they come from. She could tell who has low self-esteem. She was so good at reading men. Not too good at reading women too much, but she was really good at reading men. This chick looks just like a woman who's know how to read men. And that's because you have to be in type of work environment in order to like protect yourself, in order to read men like that. She got that look. Okay. Because those were not her boyfriends. Those were her sugar daddies and escorting. She was with John Lobito. Who's John Lovitz? She was with David Spade? Really? I know who John Lovitz is. Who is John Lobito? Hold on a second. David Spade? What? What? Hold on a second. Who's this other guy? Oh, I don't know who that is. Apparently he's... Oh. Oh, you meant to say John Lovitz. Oh no, she gave him some coochie for some money. He paid for some coochie. Yeah, he looks like he'll pay for some coochie. Listen, I will never shame a man for paying for coochie because at least he's saying he don't want it to be found out that he paid for coochie. You know what I'm saying? That's why he paid for coochie, so it don't get discovered that he paid for it. I guess. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Whatever. So, AC, you know so much about this heifer. Wow. Can we shame him for having no chin though? That's right, Sun Dormant. We sure can.
I have just shared myself and my life as it came at different periods of time. There have been a lot of things that have happened.
I see it though. I see it. As soon as she said somebody accused her of doing sex with her, I'm like, yeah, but I see it though. I see it. I see it in her. I see it in the Wizard Liz. I see it. There's a look about them. So I see it though.
Last year that have made me shift my perspective, shift my content style, and shift how I show up. That's called being a human being, okay? And if that's not for you, that's okay. And if you're going to make judgments on my character, that's also okay. Because I have always, at the core, before I'm anything else, I have been a sprinkle creator, okay? If I popped out and was engaged to a broke man, then you all could be upset with me.
Wait, she was a, what? Hold on. Did she say sprinkle?
Before I'm anything else, I have been a sprinkle creator, okay? If I popped out and was
So she's taking Shira's. This woman is not authentic at all. She said before anything she was a sprinkle. No, you wasn't. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. I told you, Shira 7 is needed for black women because of the self-esteem is in hell, right? But a lot of these women are trying to compare Shira 7 to the Wizard Liz. You are failing. Okay? Shira 7 literally lived the life she preached. And everybody like, well, James wasn't a multimillionaire. I said, if those of us who know her have never seen Shira 7 say that James was a multimillionaire. Shira 7 said that James was a provider. A generous provider. And when you got other fake ass women like this chick talking about I was a sprinkle creator. Huh? What? No, actually they used to beat each other. Angel. Because she went to jail for domestic violence too. So y'all gotta tell the whole story. I know about those arrests. I know all about it. So, yeah, it's a different and Shira looks like she'll hit James. So they both got arrested for that, but that was so long ago. That was so. I mean, I don't use it against her because, like I said, she married a provider and he dead now. And he left her lots of money, but she already was making lots of money before he died. You know, she made her own money. This woman had Etsy. She had an Amazon. She had her own website. She had her books, her YouTube channels. Channels is in plural, 2 of them. Like, she was making money. So I just don't see any hypocrisy. Yeah, they were 2 peas in the pod. I ain't gonna lie about that. I just don't see what other people trying to say that she was like the Wizard Liz. She wasn't. She literally was practicing what she was preaching. But they were 2 peas in the pod. They deserve each other, I swear.
engaged to a broke man, then you all could be upset with me, honestly, because that would be fucking wild. Okay, that's not what happened. I get why you're upset, especially with the videos that are like pieced together. Oh my god, especially if you've never watched my content or you're just watching little clips of videos put next to each other without the whole video. Like, I could see why it's jarring, and it's meant to be jarring because the people who make those videos also want views. Social media is one hell of a beast, and this is the nature of that beast. Lessons were learned for sure. Oh, and also for the people who are commenting, be like, I end my engagement because you said to never get married. If you did not marry somebody because of a video that I made, that's actually a very positive, because if a stranger online can dissuade you from that important of a decision,
I agree with her on this one. I agree with her on this one. Nothing this heifer would have said would have made me go, oh, I think I'm not gonna marry him. Like, girl, are you serious? Who the hell are you? I would never listen to her though, with her Botox. I haven't seen one wrinkle in the forehead yet.
Probably wasn't a good situation. The reason why people keep comparing me to Shara 7 is because that has always been the vein of the content that I make.
I think he saw your
What did she say? Oh, hold on.
It probably wasn't a good situation. The reason why people keep comparing me to Shara 7 is because that
who the hell is comparing you to Shara 7? Who's the was married and her husband is dead. Shara 7 has never preached against getting married. Who the hell is comparing you to Shara 7? You two are two different people. You and the Wizard Liz are the same, because the Wizard Liz was talking against marriage. See, here's the deal. You can't sit up here and say marriage bad, men bad, and then all of a sudden, I'm married now. That's hypocrisy. You cannot sit at the same table as Shira. You just can't do that. That's just a lie.
has always been the vein of the content that I make.
I think he saw your TikTok videos and took you as a challenge.
We will find out, won't we? We will find out. We will find out. Okay? This is going to be very interesting. For all we know, she could have a pay pig. Well, we don't know, though. The fact that he found you through TikTok. This is going to be very, very interesting. I got a funny feeling that this is a man with a lot of money and he finds you to be entertaining, to have strings on you, to make you go against the principles that you've been preaching for years to your own viewers. MJ was coping because none of her sugar daddies wanted to claim her or marry her. Did she want to do the pretty woman thing? Did you know I learned that escorts they kiss their jaws? Did you know that? I can't believe. And then the chat said, Tree, that's a myth from Pretty Woman. And I did get it from Pretty Woman. All these years I thought that prostitutes don't kiss their johns in the mouth. So I wanted the MJ's jaws kissed her in the mouth.
She said, oh, never mind. He texted back. Subscribing to Sprinkle Sprinkle and liking comments about falling in love is entirely contradictory.
Facts! 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 You cannot do that. It's not even the same.
The response, plot twist, I don't blindly follow a philosophy. I take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm not a sheep. Girl, you can just say you changed your mind. Just unfollowed her. So that's everything going on with MJ Gray, you guys. She hasn't made a video since, but this whole saga serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of parasocial relationships. And as people are suggesting, when an influencer's life becomes the antithesis of their online brand, it exposes the fabric of social media.
I'm always skeptical of a quote-unquote feminist that make their entire public persona about policing women. To me, it's the antithesis of feminism. That this reminds me of the Wizard. This is if anybody wants to compare her to anybody, do not compare her to Shira 7. Compare her to the Wizard Liz. This is 100% Wizard Liz. This is just another version of them. I can't believe people on TikTok that dictate their lives in relationship. TikTok has a lot of stuff on there, honey. A lot. Who went to Dubai? MJ went to Dubai, like the Wizard Liz did.
as a performance rather than reality. And for the millions of women who listen to this chick, the lesson isn't just about marriage, it's about the importance of trusting one's own heart over the algorithmic niches of a TikTok star.
Subs.
Do let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments down below. I love you guys so much. And
Okay. Joe! Blue Tiger! Blue Tiger, you got yourself a gifted sub. Be sure to thank Joe for your gifted sub. What do you have by now, though? Hold on, let me see if you got cake or... Let me see. Type something in the chat, Blue Tiger, so I can... Oh, you're going to probably have a cookie again. Because you don't have anything. Is Blue Tiger still there in the chat? I don't see him anymore. Oh, there you go. Oh, you got a sucker. Night, Joe. Okay, you got a sucker. Okay. Oh, no, a lollipop. You got yourself a lollipop. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay. All right, chat. So that was that. That was very interesting. I could have talked about some more quartering things, but I'm not up to date on what's going on with the quartering, to be honest. I don't. I heard, because Lily sent me some stuff about, some update stuff. And I got to look into it. But I'm going to spend the rest of the tomorrow finishing up this icy video and going about. I had to take care of Toby. Toby is now, as I speak, he doesn't have any flea and parasite infestation. What a ride with him, man. Holy smokes. But he's back to his lovable self. You heard about Andrew Tate suing his critics. Oh, he's always been suing them. Is there something new going on? Is there a new one? Is there a new suit? Is there a new? He's orange. I don't understand how Midnight never scratches. She never bites herself. She never have any of that problems. But holy smokes, Toby, I just don't understand it. So, wait a minute, but they're still cats though, right? So I bought the spray that Joe gave me money for, and it made Toby not like me no more. So that hurt my feelings. So Toby stayed away from here for most of the day. And then when I was going to my car to go out to our house, this is when he wants to come and get some food. So I was talking to my hubby. He said, go to PetSmart and get Pet Armor and get the capsules, and then put it in his wet food, and then make sure he's not in that house for because it'll take effects in 30 minutes and he's gonna go crazy with orange tabbies are notorious for being nutty. Yeah, but this was a different type of nutty, you know what I'm saying? This was a different kind. He was like, kept twitching his head, his tail kept bouncing up and down, and he kept biting his butt. And so I was using a spray and he was staying away from me because I kept spraying him. I'm sorry. And when I sprayed his butt, he hated it. He would run away. So I got the little pills and everything, and it worked wonders. He's back to his normal self. I forgot sometimes that dogs always eat their heartworms, flea prevention meds. Yeah, it's a little small pill. I thought I had to crush it up, but nope. he eats it. He eats it with his food, with the wet food. You just got to make sure it's with the wet food. And he eats it, and you got to make sure he out of the house in 30 minutes. And then he's just going to go crazy. Now, because of that, I got to get him a new flea collar because I guess he was scratching so much he pulled the flea collar off of him. I hate these new flea collars. But at least this one stayed on him longer than the last one. I have an orange cat and can confirm. Yeah, they're very different. I must admit, you know, Toby was not the first cat because it was Midnight was the one that was catching my eye because she's so black with those big yellow eyes. Oh, woo, she's so beautiful. That's a beautiful cat. She's a bitch too. But yeah, but Toby is the most friendly one, and he spent more time with me than Midnight. Cause I remember one time it was really cold outside, and Toby, I was in here doing videos, and since I was gonna be here doing videos all day long, I allowed Toby to stay in here. And now you can't even keep him in here. He gets in here, he eats, and he wants to go right back outside. And I said, okay, yeah, you get out because you got the critters on you, and I just gave you that mess. I gave him the pill day before yesterday, and he was back to normal. But then I noticed today he was still biting on the side of his hind leg. So I gave him another dose. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to go and get him another flea collar. I know he's going to hate it, but I don't care. So, but they're fun. I don't think I'll ever own an orange cat because they're a little too clingy for me. Because he is clingy. Except when it's hot outside. When it's nice outside, he likes to be outside. But yeah, he's too clingy. I think I'm still going to get me an all black cat one day. I don't know. I hate that. Like I said, I hate that they die. That's the part I don't like. They don't live long. And I don't deal with death of animals that well. So it is what it is. Okay, guys. Oh yeah, stage 5 clingers. Yeah, I don't like clingy cats. I had owned 2 female cats and none of them were clingy. They were the opposite of clingy. Totally not clingy. But this knucklehead, woo wee, very clingy. So anyway, all right, chat. Both of my cats don't like to be touched too much. See, I like those kind of cats. Because then when I touch them, they get mad. And I like making them mad. All right, chat. I will see you all on the next video. That video about I'll be glad I get that because I got to do that video on Icy, and then I got to finish the 50 Shades of Grey video that I just been procrastinating on because I don't feel like watching that damn movie no more. But it is what it is. Love you guys. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.